So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches, and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It would have to be Kenan Yildiz, Peter, because he really is one of the golden boys of his generation. I think his signature move is to take the ball on the turn and drift out to that left wing and take on whoever presents himself in front of him. He may be a playmaker, but likes to progress with the ball, with his own running, his own pace, his own style. That's Yildiz.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And he's gone backward here. He's having a hit! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. McKennie. And Kalulu. And it's Conceição. Now it's David. That has been cut short. Chalnili. So what can they make of this? Thinks one through. Cross into... He's there to head it! No, not the best of headers. Kelly. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It's a promising position. And the ball is out of play. Locatelli. Bremer. McKennie. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. Kelly. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's David. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kalulu gets over and intercepts. It's a really well-measured ball. Chance here to counter. Great vision. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
McKennie.
Diamante really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive.
A header! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's a throw. Chalnini. Over to the right flank. Looking for options for movement. Well read, and the danger is averted. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Great defending, strong and determined. Spread to the right. And it's lofted through here, and he was quick to react. Thuram. And it's McKennie. Yildiz. Good pressure, determined, intense. Jimenez. Thuram, who does have an assist to his name. Bremer. And Kalulu. And he shoots! Thuram. Yildiz. Now it's McKennie.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's David. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Jimenez. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's David. Now it's Conceição. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries from distance. No, just not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Kalulu. McKennie. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Goes long and straight. Locatelli. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Roma clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target, all the way back. Kelly. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Locatelli, and it's McKennie, and he cuts out the supply. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Kalulu, now it's Conceição. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Almost an hour gone. Castolo. Closing in on goal. Decent chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Bremer. Kelly. Now it's David, engages and forces him off the ball. Espimas. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Roma really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Thuram. McKennie. Now it's David, and he is deftly away. Yildiz. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's on it, can he get away? Yildiz with... Oh, good play! Oh, off the bar! And that's a sharp finish! And the comeback is complete! David duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's picked it up out wide. In it comes. And he's quick to get rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Aimed beyond the defence.
Diamante clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cialnini. Valeni. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Valeni. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. McKennie. Gets a good foot in there. Out towards the flank.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
David had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And that was nowhere near his best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's having a pop! And there goes their last chance. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the finish! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Dani Olmo in acres of space out wide. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Adams does well to get it back. Oh, it's a great ball here. And they're back on the ball again. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look.
Shot, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here, definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Ribery is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. First quarter of an hour gone. Threads one in. Adams cuts it out. And it's Azar. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's shifting through the gears here. Flings in across. And that's the keeper's ball. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Chelsea are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And that pass just didn't quite work. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Caceres, Ambrosini, and here's Ibrahimovic. 15 minutes till half-time. Caceres makes a dash for it. Is there any support? He might not need it. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Knocks it into space. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard. Hazard. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's fabulous. Dani Olmo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Dani Olmo is offering a wry smile there.
Chelsea have their third corner. Gullit with the short one. Goes to finish! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That's an imaginative pass. That is a brilliant interception. Ribery, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And that has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Quickly taken. Now it's Joe Linton. Dani Olmo. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a cute ball. And this is Torres. That's very neat. He's having a shot! And that's aimed into the middle. Nesta. Counts. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Chelsea certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. The second period is on the way.
Chelsea are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Shot could be on. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Rice. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's decent chance! And one more try! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Adams gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard.
Adriano really was well marshalled there.
Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for Adriano! Chance again? No.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Nuno Mendes pokes it out wide. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Park Ji-sung. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going like a man possessed at the moment. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Dani Olmo crosses.
Chelsea really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nicked it back promptly. It's Adriano! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Takes a shot! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kaut.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He shifted it to the flank.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Poor robust challenge. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And this is Torres. Played out towards the right wing.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball. Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Shapes to shoot! And that's in! And there we have it.